Joining Cheryl and I right now is Shirley Thiessen, and we've heard some incredible stories that have been coming in because of Hope 50, and Shirley is responsible for looking after the Stories of Hope area. And Shirley, what we want to do is simply ask you, when Hope 150 was birthed, all of a sudden, all of these great story and the idea behind collecting stories came up. How did that happen?
Well, I myself have been really encouraged by other people's stories of hope. It actually has helped me to get through some really dark seasons of my life. And so I know there's a great value in sharing stories. We borrow courage from each other in that. And this is a chance to elevate our hope in Jesus Christ, which our whole Canada needs hope of Jesus.
And what kind of stories are you hearing from people as they're on stage and submitting them to you in writing?
Oh, such a variety. As individual as people are, the stories are so individual, but they all have the same author, and that is Jesus Christ, which is so great.
Now, you mentioned this incredible story that happened with this 10-year-old boy. Can you take a few moments to share that?
Yeah, I'd love to. So Fresh IE is a rapper that was on stage. He came to our tent afterwards, and this little 10-year-old boy came up to him and he said, "Can I talk to you?" And he goes, "Yeah, of course." He said, "Well, last year, my little brother died. And honestly," he said, "your music, I just vibed with your music, and it got me through a very dark time." And that made such an impact on Fresh IE, and he was so excited to hear that this little guy would take the time to come and talk to him. And as it turned out, not even his mom knew he had come and to share that encouragement, which made it even more special, that he just thought, this guy needs to know that you helped me through and we've just met now.
That's so adorable. As people are hearing these stories of hope, and you have such a great variety from the stage we've been listening to, how are people responding?
Well, some with great emotion. We've had people just come to our tent and actually read some stories and tear up. And others have just said, "I feel God's presence as I read these stories." And so that's a delight to me to see how, not just on the stage, but here by reading ordinary stories of Canadians who are willing to have the courage to share their story, they are sharing hope.
Love it.
Well, it's so encouraging to hear that response. It's amazing. So we're here celebrating Canada's 150th birthday. So let me ask you this question. What makes you proud to be Canadian?
Well, I love the fact that we can be here in a city park and openly share the hope of Jesus Christ. That's fantastic.
Canada, we are all about freedom. I posted today on my social media, Canada, you are still strong and free. Thank you so much for all you're doing to share the hope here. We appreciate it.
I love it. I just love it.